Dear sisters, dear friends, let me congratulate you for the new impulse and organization you have brought to the women section of the Maltese Labour Party. The past 5 years have been marked by a crisis of unprecedented magnitude. Moreover, the answers and policies in response to this crisis have completely neglected the impact on women. This is something we have to change. It is the time for women to make their voice heard. We need a strong and real gender mainstreaming in all policies of the European Union and also at national and local level. This is why it is particularly important that the new organization of your women's sections accurately reflect the needs of today in order to focus on the social, economic and demographic changes of today's Europe and society. I am particularly impressed by the fact that it will not only focus on the party structure itself, but contribute to the development of policies for Malta and the EU. This is a very strong sign of the importance given to gender equality and women's rights by your party. Gender-related issues cannot be separated from main social and economic policies, but must be at the core of all decisions taken. Moreover, formulating strong positions will enable you to raise them at European level in order to formulate common answers with your European sisters and colleagues. Dear sisters, our societies are evolving, our demography and economies also, and we have major challenges ahead of us that we should face together through common European policies. These policies need a strong gender component in order to address the lagging gender imbalances and inequalities that remain in Europe. Tackling violence, combating poverty, ensuring employment for women, securing pensions for elderly women, providing childcare for all, and tackling youth unemployment. With the upcoming European election, we will need these positive and strong examples of women's organization to ensure that the Party of European Socialists is the party for women, prioritizing women's rights but also women's representation. To win these elections together with you, we will need to convince women across Europe that we need a different Europe from what we are witnessing today. A fairer, more equal, more just and democratic Europe. A Europe that takes into account 52% of the population. This is why PES Women has put forward 3 priorities for 2014, proving that the PES is the party of women. First, it's urgent to close the gender pay gap. European women have to work 59 days for free in 1 year in order to get the same salary than their male counterparts, I would say 2 months. This is unacceptable. We therefore demand the introduction of a gender pay gap audit to check whether all member states engage on reducing the gender pay gap for all age groups by 2% per year and per member states until equality in wages has been reached. In parallel, the EU should improve the monitoring of the implementation of anti-discrimination and gender equality legislation, including through the application of clear and decisive sanctions, both at national and at European level. Secondly, it's urgent to put a final end to violence against women in Europe, as 7 women die every day in Europe due to domestic violence. We therefore demand to have a European year dedicated to combat all forms of violence against women. This should help to finally get at European level a comprehensive strategy on eradicating violence against women, something that the European Commission has promised to deliver but never did. Together with your help and collaboration, we can make Europe a better place to live in for women and men, where progress, solidarity, justice and equality, including gender equality, are the key principles.